everyone. Today I came with the exercise number 11.4 in the chapter Algebra, question number 1. So answer the following. That one have A part. Okay. So first A part question. Take Sarida's present age to be Y years. Okay. So it has 5 questions are given. That is, first question is what will be her age 5 years from now? Second question, what was her age 3 years back? Third, Sarida's grandfather is 6 times her age. What is the age of her grandfather? Fourth one, grandmother is 2 years younger than grandfather. What is grandmother's age? Fifth one, Sarida's father's age is 5 years more than 3 times Sarida's age. What is her father's age? So here these are 5 questions with only one assumptions. Okay. So we have to make these 5 questions into expression. So the given assumption is Sarida's age, Sarida's present age taken as Y. Okay. So first condition or first question is what will be her age 5 years from now? So still now her age is Y years. Okay. So we have to find her age after 5 years. Okay. So that is Y plus 5. So question is says we have to find the age after 5 years from now. So still now her age is Y. So after 5 years her age will be Y plus 5. Okay. So question number 2. What was her age 3 years back? We have to find the age 3 years back. So still now her age is Y. Okay. So 3 years back her age is Y minus 3. Because her age from 3 years back is less than 3 years from the present age. So the expression will be Y minus 3. Okay. So question number 3. Sarida's grandfather is 6 times her age. What is the age of her grandfather? So this question we have to find the her grandfather's age. Okay. So the condition is Sarida's grandfather is 6 times her age. Sarida's age is Y. So her grandfather's age is 6 times her age. So 6 into Y, that is 6Y. Okay. So Sarida's grandfather's age is 6Y. Next question. Grandmother is 2 years younger than grandfather. What is the grandfather's age? So we have to compare with the grandfather's age for finding the age of grandmother. Grandmother's age is 2 years younger than grandfather. So already found the grandfather's age, that is 6Y. Okay. So that is grandmother's age is 2 years younger. That means lesser than grandfather's age. So 6Y is grandfather's age. That is from 6Y we can less 2. Okay. So we will get the grandmother's age. So the expression will be 6Y minus 2. 5. Question number 5. Sarida's father's age is 5 years more than 3 times Sarida's age. What is her father's age? So question in this question we have to find Sarida's father's age. We have 2 assumptions, right? So first one is her father's age is 5 years more than, that is first assumption. Second one is more than 3 times Sarida's age. Okay. So Sarda's age is y, right? So 3 times Sarda's age, that is 3 into y. First assumption, that is 5 years more than. Okay. So Sarda's father's age is 3 into y plus 5, because 5 years more than from 3 times of Sarda's age, that is 3 into y plus 5, that is equal to 3y plus 5. Okay, so we finished the first question, A part. Okay. Coming to B part, the question is, the length of a rectangular hole is 4 meters less than 3 times the breadth of the hole. What is the length if the breadth is B meters? Okay, so question says we have one rectangular hole. Okay, so its breadth is B. It's already given. So breadth is equal to B. Then we have to find the length of the rectangular hole. So here we have to find the length of the rectangular hole as compared with the breadth. We have two assumptions as related to breadth. Okay. So what are the assumptions? That is, the rectangular hole is 4 meters less than. 4 meter less than means minus 4 from 3 times of the breadth of the hole. 3 times of the breadth means breadth already given, that is B. 3 times breadth means 3 into B minus 4, that is less than 4 meters. Okay, so the answer will be 3b minus 4 meter. Okay, so the length of the rectangular hole is 3b minus 4 meter. Okay, coming to question C. A rectangular box has height h centimeter. Its length is 5 times the height and the breadth is 5 centimeter less than the length. Express the length and breadth of the box in terms of the height. Okay, so here we have one rectangular box. Its height is h centimeter. Okay, this is the height of the rectangular box. This is the base part of the rectangular box. That's length is L. This is the length. This is also another length of the box, and this is the breadth of the rectangular box. So question is, the height is h centimeter and we have to find the length and breadth of the rectangular box as compared with the height. Okay, so height is h. So we go to the first assumption, that is its length is 5 times the height. Okay, first assumption is that it's a length. Okay, first part is length. Okay, that is length is 5 times the height. 5 times means 5 into h. Okay, so that is 5h centimeter. That is the length of the rectangular box. This is the length, that is 5h. Okay, next part is breadth. Next assumption, that is, and breadth is 10 centimeter less than the length. You find the breadth of the rectangular box with the two assumptions, right? That is, first one is 10 centimeter less than the height, less than the length. So you know the length is 5h. The next assumption is breadth is 10 centimeter less than the length. Length is 5h and breadth is obviously 5h minus 10 because less than 10 centimeter. Okay, so 5h minus 10 centimeter is the breadth of the rectangular box. Okay. Coming to D part, question is Meena, Beena and Leena are climbing the steps to the hilltop. Meena is at steps S. Beena is 8 steps ahead. Leena 7 steps behind. Where are Beena and Meena? The total number of steps to the hilltop is 10 less than 4 times what Meena has reached. Express the total number of steps using S. Okay, this is the question. Okay, according to this story, 3 girls are climbed into a hilltop. Okay, so we have to find the position of these 3 girls in the hilltop and also find total number of steps in the hilltop. These are the 2 questions according to this question. Okay, so first assumption is Meena is at step S. So Meena is reached S steps from the bottom of the hilltop. So we have to clarify who is Meena from these 3 girls. So we have to move the next assumption. Beena is 8 steps ahead. Okay, and Leena is 7 steps behind. So we are clearly know that Meena is in the center position. So this is Meena. So we have to conclude from the second assumption, Meena is in the center position because Beena is 8 steps ahead and Leena is 7 steps behind. So Meena is in the center part, that is she traveled or she reached S steps. Yes, steps from the bottom of the hill. Okay. Then next assumption is Beena is 8 steps ahead from Meena. Okay. So in these 3 girls, who is Meena? So this is Beena because she is 8 steps ahead, means more from Meena. Okay, this is Beena. Okay, she climbed 8 steps more from the Meena. Okay, so Meena is traveled 8 steps. So Beena is traveled S plus 8 because she traveled 8 steps ahead. Okay, so next assumption is Leena is 7 steps behind. Okay, from who? From Meena. Okay, so this is Leena. Okay, she reached on which position? That is 7 steps behind from Meena. Okay, so that is her position is S minus 7. Okay, so she traveled only S minus 7 from the bottom of the hill. So we found out the position of these 3 girls. Okay, so first is Meena's position is S. S steps she climbed. Then Beena's position is 8 steps more or ahead from Meena. That is S plus 8. That is Beena's position. S plus 8 steps. Okay. She climbed S minus 7 steps. Okay, because she is 7 steps behind Meena. According to this, the total number of steps in the hilltop is 10 less than. 10 less than means minus 10 and 4 times what Meena has reached. 4 times what Meena has reached means 4 into S, because S steps she reached. Meena is reached, and that is 4 into S minus 10. That is equal to 4S minus 10. That is the total number of steps in the hilltop. So don't be confused in this question. That is, here 3 girls are climbing in the hilltop. Okay. So one girl is Meena. Another 2 girls are Beena and Leena. So Meena is climbed S steps from the bottom. Okay. Then next assumption is Beena is 8 steps from Meena. Okay. So Beena's position is 8 steps from Meena. That is S plus 8. Then Leena is behind Meena. Okay. So we confirmed that Meena is in the center position and Beena is 8 steps ahead, means she is in the topmost position, and Leena is 7 steps behind, means she is in the lower position. So we easily identify the position of these 3 girls, and also we find the total number of steps in the hilltop, that is 4S minus 10. Hello children. Coming to question number E. A bus travels at V km per hour. It is going from Daspur to Bispur. After the bus has travelled 5 hours, Bispur is still 20 km away. What is the distance from Daspur to Bispur? Express it using V. So, we can find the distance between the 2 places according to the variable V. A bus travels at V km per hour. So, the bus is travelled in 1 hour is equal to V km per hour. That means in 1 hour the bus is travelled, the distance is V km. Okay. So, next part, it is going from Daspur to Bispur. That is the 2 places. We can find the distance between these 2 places. So, I'll draw these 2 places. Okay. So, first of all, this is, okay. Here, the starting place is Daspur. Okay. The ending place is Bispur. Okay. After the bus has travelled 5 hours, Bispur is still 20 km away. So, listen here. The bus has travelled 5 hours. Okay. From the starting point, that is Daspur. Okay. So, still now bus is still in the Daspur. So, it travels 5 hours. After this, it will reach on certain place. So, 20 km is left here to travel for the bus. What is the distance from Daspur to Bispur? So, we can find the total distance from Daspur to Bispur. The bus reached after 5 hours and that place to Bispur is 20 km we know. But we don't know about Daspur to the 5 hours travelled distance. So, first of all, we can find the distance between this distance. Okay, that is after 5 hours the bus is travelling distance. Okay, so that is, so how can we find? That is in 1 hour, the bus will travel V kilometer. Okay, we know that one. Okay, so in 1 hour, the bus will travel V kilometer. So, in 5 hours, how much distance it will travel? 5 into V kilometer. Okay, so the total distance traveled after 5 hours, that is equal to 5V kilometer. Okay, so we find the distance between these two places. Okay, that is 5V. So we know the distance between these two places, and from this place to Bispur we know the distance, that is 20 kilometers. So we can add these two distance. We will find the total distance between Daspur to Bispur. Okay, so let us go to the answering section. That is, so in 1 hour, distance traveled by the bus is, distance traveled by the bus is equal to V kilometer. Okay, already given in the question. Then in 5 hours, so that is in 5 hours, the distance traveled by the bus is equal to 5 into V kilometer. Okay, so that is 5V kilometer. So we find the distance from Daspur to, after bus has reached 5 hours there. So we find the distance between Daspur to the bus traveled after 5 hours. The total distance between Daspur to Bispur. Okay, that is equal to, this distance we know, that is 5V kilometer, plus from after 5 hours traveling the bus position we know, from that place to Bispur, that is equal to 20 kilometer. Okay, so the total distance is equal to 5V plus 20 in bracket, and outside we can write the kilometer. So this is the total distance traveled by from Daspur to Bispur. Okay. So we finished the question number 1 from the exercise number 11.4.